So it's a pleasure to be here at TCT Shanghai to present 3D printing solutions by Arkema. And I'll present how to expand industrial application fields for additive manufacturing with advanced materials and solutions. First, an introduction on who we are. Arkema is a specialty chemical company. We're the biggest French chemical company. We have turnover of 8.3 billion euros. We're 20,000 people around the world, and we are on every continent, including in China with 8 plants, 2 R&D center, and 3,000 people. And innovation is part of the DNA of the company. And we publish around 250 patents per year. And we've been for 7 years in a row in the world one top 100 innovative companies.
首先我简单介绍一下我们公司。我们是一个有83亿欧元的销售额的这么一个公司，有2万个员工，在全球呢55个国家都有展开业务。我们公司最重视的就是创新，在全球的这个评价里面，我们在 Top 100，这个公司叫 Clarivate 评价的。R&D 呢是我们的基因，我们对于开发是非常看重的。
Okay, actually we've been brought to 3D printing by our traditional customers. We supply to them monomers, pellets, films, sheets. And those customers, they start prototyping with 3D printing, and they asked us solutions. So we've engaged very early as we were supplying monomer through our subsidiary Sartomer to Chuck Hall when he started 3D system. We have flying parts on commercial Boeing aircraft for 10 years. And all these industries and these customers are driving our innovation and our work on 3D printing.
我们公司呢生产从单体到聚合物到低分子量的产品，在不同的行业里面都有应用。你可以看到这5大块里面有减轻重量的应用，有这个航天航空的应用，然后医疗方面，包括客户定制方面的一些应用。
Okay, so at Arkema, we believe that our final customer, you don't want a technology. You want to have the freedom of choice. And under 3D printing solutions by Arkema, we offer solution whatever your technology. For liquid resin, for UV curing, if you want to 3D print using UV, then we offer next dimension photocurable resin. If you want to use filaments, we have capstan and Kynar PVDF. And if you want to use powder-based fusion processes, we have solutions for you.
我们不只是这个材料的供应商，我们是利用我们的材料给你们提供3D 打印方面的解决方案。对我们来说的话，有这个液态的这个光固化的树脂，也有做成长丝的，做这个FDM 的这个材料 capstan resin， 但是也有这个做这个 SLS 的粉末的材料。
So if we deep dive a little bit into our product range, so for all the photocurable resin, it's under our Next Dimension brand name, and we offer monomer, oligomers, and custom-made resin, engineered resin, with very good aesthetics, resolution, transparency, and surface finish, and with the ability to finely tune the formulation in order to get the property you want, impact, flexibility, solubility, and so on.
第一款的介绍呢是这个光固化的树脂哈，这我们的牌号是 Next Dimension。这款材料呢是应用在SLI 里面，然后我们提供单体包括低分子量的化合物。这个材料呢可以给大家提供非常高的这个透明度，然后可以帮助大家改进这些配方，这是我们都能做到的。
For filament printing, FDM, or SLS, okay, we developed PEC, polyether ketone. which is much easier to print than PEEK, and which has exceptional ultra-high properties. Okay, high temperature resistance, continues to 60 degrees C, very good dielectric properties, so it's a very good material for aero application, for transportation like train, okay, or for industrial applications.
最新一款开发的材料是 Capstone， 这个材料呢是一个高温的材料，有非常好的这个化学性能，化学耐阻拦性，包括绝缘性。我们这个和相比 PEEK 相比的话，它的温度会低一些，然后它的各方面性能确实更好一些。
Okay, so if we compare filament printed parts made of PEEK and made of PEC, okay, you can see that PEC is easier to print than PEEK, and if you look at the Z properties you get with PEC is much better than with PEEK because of the slower crystallization. So temperature resistance is similar, but you get much better mechanical properties.
这边有一个相对比较细节的介绍，关于 PEKK 和 PEK 的对比。那么它的这个熔点要低一些，所以你的打印温度就会低一些。在低的打印温度下，能达到产品的性能，和PEK 更好一点。
And then for powder bed fusion technologies, we propose 2 products. Okay, for prototyping we have PA12, okay, under the brand name Orgasol, and PA12 is very good for having smooth finish and very good color stability. But if you want to have better mechanical properties because you want to get into industrial production and really strong parts, you switch to PA11. Rilson PA11 is a product that is 100% bio-based product coming from castor oil, okay, and with much better impact and mechanical properties than PA12.
我们还同时提供 PA11 和 PA12 的材料，分别叫做 Orgasol 和这个 Rilson。这个 Rilson 呢是我们100%的生物基的材料。它有非常好的机械性能、耐冲击的性能。Orgasol 材料呢是一款 PA12 的材料，它用它来打印的产品的话，它的表面光洁度非常高，它的可回收率也非常高。
Okay, so when we compare PA11 and PA12, you can see that you have around twice elongation with PA11, Rilson, and for impact resistance, Sharpie, the PA12 will break and not the PA11. And this is why many people who want to get to industrial application requiring impact, like automotive application, industrial application, consumer good, they start to manufacture big series in PA11.
我们也对比了 PA11 和 PA12 的2种材料。那么在这个机械性能方面呢 ，PA11 远远优于 PA12， 特别是这个断裂伸长率 ，PA11 的断裂伸长率要高很多。然后耐冲击的强度也会有比较不错的表现。这是所以基于这2个原因，PA11 在汽车行业等相关要求高的这个领域呢，有比较广的使用。
Okay. But for us at Arkema, 3D printing and 3D printing solution is more than just offering products. Okay. We strongly believe that to be successful in this market, you need to make new applications come to 3D printing and to start 3D printing in new markets. And to do that, we strongly believe we need to partner with other players on the value chain.
作为阿科玛来说，我们坚信我们不光是材料的供应商，我们也是解决方案的供应商。这是我们也坚定的认为呢，就是和我们的合作伙伴一起共同开发新的市场，配合大家的应用，这是我们需要做的。
Okay, so for this TCT show, we announced the launch of a new Next Dimension product. okay, for investment casting that we developed with some of our partners.
在这次 TCT 展上呢，我们也有好几个三方的合作的项目。
And we announced a strategic partnership with Fasoon and Autodesk in order to enable PA11 Railsen design and fabrication on Fasoon hardware with a fully integrated software suite.
比如说昨天我们宣布了我们和华属还有这个 Autodesk 的三方合作项目，那么可以利用这个三方协作项目呢，更好的使用 PA11在具体的应用上面，包括在华属的机器上面。
And in this partnership, Arkema's role is around innovation and bringing expertise in the end market, knowing exactly what the final customer wants in terms of tests, in terms of properties, in terms of ways of working in the industry vertical.
对于阿科玛来说呢，我们是提供原材料方面的创新开发，包括配合客户的服务。
Okay. So let's give you a couple of examples where this cooperation and this expertise in end market helped us in a partnership mode develop innovative solutions.
下面呢，我们会给大家介绍几个应用的案例，分享一下我们成功的经验。
Okay, the first one is around visual communication. Here there is communication everywhere, there are posters everywhere, and most of them is 2D printed. And some studies show that if you're able to do 3D printed visual communication, then you attract more people, you have much more visual catch and attention catch. Okay, 4 to 5 times more catching power than with 2D printing.
3D 打印呢，大家都知道，在视觉效果上面呢，会比2D 就会好很多。所以这是阿科玛在这方面用我们的产品做出了一个 solution， 和我们的一个客户一起做的。
But this elephant is 2 meter high, 1.6 meter big. So if you want to be able to print this, you need a super size, super fast process.
举例说，这个大象大概有2米多高，如果要是用普通打印，可能需要很长的时间，或者是打得很快。
Okay, so in order to print this in 7 hours, Israel company called Massivit 3D, they developed a special process, gel dispension printing, and this process is based on a UV curable gel that is extruded and cured as it's printed.
为了打印这个3D 效果的这个视觉图的话，我们这个合作伙伴呢，他叫 Massivit， 他开发了专门的这个喷嘴的打印的技术，就是一边把这个液体的材料打印出来，然后同时交联。
So in terms of this gel, you need really product with tailor-made viscosity, tailor-made reactivity, and this is where Massivit went to Sartomer, which is a subsidiary of Arkema in charge of photocurable resins. Okay, and they found really advanced resin knowledge. They found a very broad range of materials, an expert that could help customize property and give them tailor-make product for them.
阿科玛呢，我们配合Massivit 呢，就开发了这款材料，因为这款材料对于UV 的这个树脂要求比较高，特别是在粘度啊，还有这个纯洁度方面。作为材料供应商呢，我们配合 Massivit 开发了这款材料，并且适合他们这个应用。
Okay, another example is bicycle helmets. So usually bicycle helmet, they are made with polystyrene, and they are standard sizes, and they are standard shapes, and because they are not fit, they are not very comfortable and not very safe under impact.
下一个应用呢是这个头盔，因为头盔呢目前的头盔都是工业化产品都很标准的，所以大家在使用方面可能会觉得不太舒服。那么3D 打印呢可以做到个性化定制，比较适合每个人的头颅的结构。
So to address this safety and comfort concern, one can turn to 3D printing, and that was proposed by Hexo is to make customized helmet. You choose your design, then you scan your head and your skull, and then you have your helmet printed.
我们的客户呢就可以通过扫描每个人的头颅的这个结构啊，然后做出相应的打印出来，这个跟人体非常结合的这个头盔。
And there again, the solution was PA11, because you want to have good impact properties and good mechanical properties. PA12 is not good enough, but PA11 is better mechanical properties and 100% bio-based material.
因为头盔是大家知道是很重要的保护头的这个部件了，因为耐冲击的要求比较高，所以在这方面 PA11可以表现得更好，更优于 PA12。
So to conclude this speech, I would like to stress that 3D printing is still evolving market and it needs to get maturity to go to large-scale production. Following these two examples, okay, we showed you how Arkema can bring advanced materials, okay, and expertise in the application and the end market to help us achieve this vision.
下面做一个很小的总结。对于阿卡玛来说，我们有很强的责任感，我们也是在这个行业的领先的公司，为3D 打印呢也做出特别材料方面做出相应的贡献，包括解决方案。我们也会和我们的合作伙伴一起研发客户所需要的产品，包括性能的东西。然后的话，我们也会继续开发我们新的产品，给大家提供更加好的解决方案，包括更加经济的解决方案。
And please welcome to visit us and visit our experts, and you'll know more about Next Dimension, Rilson, about Capstan Pack in F. Bashaba.
我们的这个展台呢，就在这个墙道那边，欢迎大家过去参观一下。展号是 F88。如果有什么问题的话，大家也可以现在问一下给我们先生，或者到我们的展台上去问一下。